my son, what's up,
What's
man?
On? How you been, man?
I'm good, man.
Yes,
Yo,
sir.
welcome to Party and Bullshit.
Thanks for having me.
Man, I didn't think you was gonna come, bro.
Yeah, I've been here since 2:30, like you told me to be.
Yeah, I apologize. We
Yeah.
started a little people
No, you
late
started
one night.
a lot late, but don't worry about it.
We got food for you though.
Yeah,
I'm definitely
we gonna make it up.
Lobster. Would you like a drink?
Very little.
Okay.
That's it.
No, this is mine. This is mine.
Oh, okay.
I need a lot because.
You know what you were supposed to do for me, man? You were supposed to introduce me to Farrakhan, man. We were talking about that. You ain't even got there get it on for your boy.
I mean, we can still make that happen.
I mean, what we gotta do?
I mean, you just gotta hit me up.
This bottom line hit you up.
Bottom line, hit me up. We'll figure that out.
You got a chance to speak at the Million Man March.
Yes, sir.
That's
And
big.
that was kind of crazy, man.
It was.
How did you even get that?
Did you meet Phaedra Parks? My mic isn't on.
No, Mike is, yeah. I met Phaedra. When they looked to do the Million Man March, an organization that I'm with called the Justice League NYC, we had already did a march from New York to Washington. A 9-day march where we marched for 250 miles with 3 pieces of legislation to change laws about mass incarceration, children being incarcerated and being inside the box, and minors being charged as adults. So we did all of that. So when he was looking to put together all the people that he wanted to be a part of the Million Man March, he reached out to us. So we had like a big meeting at his house at a table, and we was actually on the organizing committee of the Million Man March.
So you inside a meeting with Farrakhan, and what's going through your mind?
I don't even know.
With the minister, bro.
I was just sitting there, I couldn't even believe I was there actually.
But how did that opportunity come about? How did you get chose?
We did a big march. You know, I've been doing a lot of activism work ever since Trayvon got killed. I've been doing a lot of activism and being out in the streets. We mobilized the big march that they had when Eric Garner got choked. We was one of the lead organizers on that. Been very vocal, and then utilizing my platform, utilizing everything I have for that.
With that being said, do you utilize that experience in your raps?
Of course. I mean, that's the main thing what I do in rap. Because to me, it's just about real and fake. It ain't about this and that. It's just, a lot of rap is fake. So when you understand that people is wasting their time and telling you shit that ain't even real, and when you're a grown man and you realize that, like, I can't sit around and just
And you're from the Bronx,
condone.
right?
Yeah, and I'm from the Bronx,
That's
where
fake.
it started at, so.
I have a question. Being what you said that a lot of stuff is fake, a lot of stuff is real, but some of us believe that rappers are storytellers. Some are better
They
than
are.
others. Some tell true stories, some tell false stories. So
Exactly.
how are you differentiating yourself?
Well, I tell nothing but
Other than
facts
the activist
or real
stuff.
stories. I mean, my music has always been fact-based, even before I started becoming woke, as they say. You know what I'm saying? Even when I was in the streets, it was telling you about real things that I was doing. I wasn't talking about fabrication or something that somebody else was doing. It was always, and it was never really glorifying it. Like, that's my thing, is that we all in the streets and we know what we got to do to survive, and we know that comes with it. But I'm telling this story knowing that a 10 and 11-year-old was listening to me. So when I start making it feel like it's fun, right now I go visit Rikers Island 3 days out the week, and I'm dealing with adolescents who are facing homicides and 40 and 50 years and life in prison.
Oh my God, can I give you a hug for that?
No, why not? So when I have these conversations with them, and 90% of them said that before they did their crime, that they were influenced by rap. You know what I'm saying? They was listening to their favorite rapper and understanding how words really mean something. If you look at preachers, all they do is talk. And people live their life by what the preachers say. So why do rappers think that people don't live their life by what they say? If you got millions of followers and millions of people buying your album, then they believe in you. So when you give a message, even if it's a subliminal message, you're subliminally telling somebody to do something. So, and I just want people to be held accountable for that. I don't want to hear the shit, it's just music. Nah, it's more than that. Because they look at you as real. When you look at your favorite, because I know when I was young and I was in the streets, I was listening to my favorite rapper and I wanted to be like them. So why we think that these kids ain't doing this and no, I'm just rapping. You know what I'm saying? That's not
Piggybacking off
me.
what she just said real quick. So how do you feel about rappers that, like what's this guy's name, Young Yachty, you know, the controversy going on right now, where rappers are just rapping just to rap about nothing, basically.
Wait, can I just add on to
Yeah,
that? Like,
go
so
ahead.
how do you feel that being a conscious rapper?
I won't say conscious because that's just one little box. Mine is reality based. It's not conscious because at the end of the day, it's people in the streets that don't have no knowledge of self that can listen to my music and get something from it because it's real. But understanding that I'm a little more aware than the average person, I'm just here to tell you that a shark's in the water. Now you can put your hand in there if you
I
want
don't
to.
think you're weirder than Jack, just saying.
I mean, I'm not weird at all. I'm nowhere near weird. Jack is very weird. I'm not weird at all. What I'm trying to say is, I just give you the pros and the cons. You know, I think rap has lost that. I think you got everybody's a super gangster, a super trapper. Nobody's going to jail. Nobody's dying. None of these things happen in the music no more. So you can't weigh, well, do I really want to do that because I know this comes with that. You know, so when I have a conversation with you, I'm like, okay, yeah, you can sell drugs and you can be a gangster, but you more than likely you're gonna die and go to jail for the rest of your life. So now if you're prepared for that, then I'm gonna give you a shake and say, that's a man to me. But what happens is we glorifying a lifestyle and you got people that's not prepared for that interacting in that, and that's where the snitching and everybody telling, and it's no more morals and principles and nothing no more. Because there's no more criteria for the people that's involved in it.
Hey, you know what? It's funny that you even say that too, because I remember like listening to Jeezy when he first came out with Trap or Die, and that nigga said, I used to straight drop this and zip like that, you know what I'm saying, right in the waist where I kept that backpack. And I was like, you know what, I could do that shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get me a nickel, and I'm gonna flip that shit and turn it into a 10. Then I'm gonna take that 10, I'm gonna turn it to 20, and all that shit. So I went out and I tried to sell some weed, and the nigga told me that he was gonna buy all the shit that's geared to him, and he gonna come back with the money. He never came back. And I realized, okay, this shit too real for me.
Exactly.
I'm not supposed to be doing this.
That's what I'm trying to say. So, but the thing about Jeezy and a couple other rappers, what I respect is that they never lie. They tell you the facts, and this is what they live. So when they give it,
And they never sold out.
They give it to you real. You know what I'm saying? I can respect that. It's not the best life, but it's real, and it's authentic, and it's all they know. But when you got people that's smarter than the average person, and they utilizing that intelligence on you, like Plies and them, they're talking about running off in the plug twice, but you got a master's degree in psychology. So you just utilizing that and you tricking these kids' brains. Now when one of them get killed because they ran off on the plug
When they kill your whole fucking family,
you know what I'm saying,
for running off on the plug,
that's
and cut your baby up.
Because I've been in this
running off on the
lifestyle
plug.
long enough to know that that's not real. You know what I'm saying? Not in real life. So when you have those things, that's what my problem is. You know?
Damn, and the nigga did it twice too.
Yeah, twice.
Wow.
But do you feel like I'm gonna call you a conscious rapper because
You ain't even here to rap. Boy.
But because you're.
I'm a conscious person that raps.
Okay,
Say that.
okay.
Okay.
Okay, so do you feel that kind of like hinders you in the success because of today's
It
generation?
depends on what you call success.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because all the people that I respect me. So that's success.
And that's success right there. I was
Good
just about to ask
answer.
you.
Good answer.
What is success?
I got a quick question. Hi, my name is Bella. Back to being an activist. Like most artists out there, it's a big topic that's been out for a while of artists using their platforms to get the word across. Like you saying, you use reality in your music, and a lot of people think that these adolescents, they just going about, it's all about guns, shooting, this, that, and the third. But the fact that you put your real life experiences, you give them a great, an example of it's not all about that. I commend you for that. But do you see yourself, aside from all the other artists, do you see it putting a crutch to your success or putting you up there as other artists?
I don't really know if that's what it is. I just think it's about timing. You know what I'm saying? Things happen at their own pace. You don't know what's gonna happen. You don't know what'll happen tomorrow. Like, I didn't know that Funk Flex would be spinning my record every day, 4 or 5 times a day last week. So you don't know what's gonna happen. But the reality is when you stay true to yourself, that's all it's about. It's about being true to yourself. I'm not here to tell you, I'm not here to make you change. Like, I'm not a preacher, I'm not none of that shit. I'm just being real with you. When the OGs seen me and they was like, hey, come over here, man, what are you doing? And they was doing all the bad stuff in the world, but they was trying to keep us from doing that. So it's gotta be reality based, but it's like medicine. When you give them cherry flavored cough drops, they just think it tastes like cherry. They don't realize that you're giving them medicine. So that's what it is for me. It's like I'm talking the same shit that all the trappers is talking, same thing that all the niggas in the street, because I'm in the streets, but I'm giving you the flip side. At the end of the day, when you take this life, I'm gonna tell you I've been through this, I know about everything you can talk about in these streets. But the reality is, you only get a 2 or 3 year run, and then you do 30 and 40 years in prison. That's a fact.
True. But do you see, like, you think that other artists that's already in the industry can use their platform to get their point across, or you think it's just for publicity, that they just feel like I'm where I'm at, they where they at, they just gonna do what they do?
I mean, everybody got a different point of view, man. A lot of artists don't feel like they
Is their responsibility?
they're qualified, or is their responsibility. Like Jeezy put out an album, Church in the Streets, and then he said that he was trying to teach, he was trying to be that voice and didn't do what he wanted to do, so he went back to what he does. You know, some people don't want to take that hit. Some people want to be here, and they don't understand that when you do the right thing, it comes at
It's
a
a
cost.
long road.
It's a long road. It ain't simple. You ain't gonna get instant gratification. If everybody can do it.
With that being said, like people know Jeezy as being in the streets, so that's probably what they want to hear.
Exactly.
Yeah, but that's the easy way out.
That's the easy.
Easy way out.
I'm not here to judge nobody. If that's your reality, as long as you being true to yourself, you real to me. It's just that when you're not being true to yourself and you're just not telling the truth, and I know the truth, you can't lie to me.
But sometimes when you have a stigma, even if you tell the truth or you tell the right side of things, like even, you know, you have that stigma of something else, so people don't really want to hear what you have to say about the other side.
But that's something that, as a man, you got to make a decision. You understand what I'm saying? You got to stand up as a man and say, look, I know the right from wrong, and I'm gonna make a decision to do what's right.
Yeah, even though it ain't popular.
It ain't popular, you know what I'm saying? This ain't the popular thing. Anybody can do the popular thing.
Anybody. That's why you have your little Yachty's and all these other motherfuckers that come out and shit, and you be like, well, how you get on the radio? Because they doing what's popping already.
But I'm not really mad at them, because when I was 20, 19, and all that, I didn't know none of this shit. I was Mysonne, lefty gun in the right palm, popping niggas in their sleep. So
Correct.
That's who I was. So I get that. But when you start getting to be 30,
when you're awake,
it's not really. You know better than that at that point. Now you got to tell me a little something different.
Yeah.
You got to make a little more sense. Like,
right.
Yeah, you can still be in the street, but you got to tell me a little more shit that made sense to me.
Right.
You know?
Because I'm 34 now. You know, and a lot of things that I would have did, like you just said, back when I'm 19, I can't do that shit no more because my mind ain't even fucking there. But you know what I'm saying? If I say I'm going to make a conscious effort to educate my people, even though it's gonna be a couple of people that's gonna walk out of this building, I'm gonna eat that and keep on doing it until a couple of people walk back in this motherfucker. That's right. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be a grown man about it, and you can't be scared to be what you wanna be, and you can't tell nobody else, you know what I'm saying, what you are. You know, you gotta know who you are on the inside of your heart. And fight the good fight. And that's one thing I respect about you, my son. That's one thing I respect about you. You fight the fight, bro. And that's why I'm gonna run your life. Don't even worry about it. I got you. I got you. Don't even worry about it.
I'm just trying to be authentic, man. It's all about authenticity for me, man. Like, I don't care if you're the softest, hardest, whatever. Just be true to you.
Let's talk about the music, man. So what we got coming up next, bro? Because you got the hot single right now. They playing it everywhere. I turn on my radio. I hear Mysonne and Flex dropping that shit back to back. They were with the bombs on the motherfucker. You just played the shit, turned that party and bullshit. What's next?
The mixtape is coming. It's called Definition of a G Part 3, OG Bobby Johnson. It's crazy. The whole theme of it is so real, you know. I think it's gonna be classic. Cause I've really been taking my time and just putting it together. It's like, it's a body of work. It ain't just, we put some songs together. Like, it's a complete body of work.
Were any features?
No.
No features, all Mysonne.
Yep.
Okay, I can dig that. You got a release date?
I'm putting it out in January. I don't know the exact date yet.
Man, put it out on Martin Luther King Day, baby.
No, my birthday.
Yeah, we put it out on her birthday.
What's your birthday?
On a Monday, 30th of January.
I don't know what that means to you, but
Crickets.
It's a lot of women in here. They doing a women's march on Washington.
Get out of here for what?
On January 20th against Donald Trump, anti-Trump march.
Wow.
January 20th.
You think 1 million women gonna show up?
That's just fighting fire with fire.
They already got
No
50,000.
hate, all love, all
They already got
positive
500,000.
They got 500,000 committed.
500,000.
Don't go.
Women in my organization are already.
She white, don't listen to her.
No, I'm black at heart, okay? Black at heart.
So I'm gonna be on. I'm part of the organizer committee for that too.
Shit, I'm gonna go over there just try to get some pussy, man. Hey, look here. That's 500,000. So the number say.
Women, okay?
The number say I'm supposed to, I'm supposed to come up over there. Real talk. Yo,
If you
my
get
son.
5%, you win.
Hey, if I get 5% or 500,000, that's like 50 women? No, that's more than 50 women. That's 500. That's
They're
500
better
women.
math.
Woo! If I get 500 pieces of pussy at the Million Woman March, I did my thing. Hey, is there anything you want to say to Party and Bullshit audience, man, before we get about you?
I'm just saying, thanks for having me. Love y'all. Go get that single. That's how we on it. New York. Sound like New York again. Peace.
There it is. Y'all give it up for my son.